Hey, I'm Jeremiah.
And I'm Braden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your bin blasting all-stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Binblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
The staff at Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery would like to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year.
Transform your yard with custom fence and deck, where elegance meets function. Serving Martinsburg and surrounding areas for over 30 years, our expertly crafted decks and fences offer both beauty and protection. From classic woodwork to modern vinyl, experience the craftsmanship that truly elevates your space.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
play this year with us?
camera on the. It's good stuff.
Unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
The staff at Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery would like to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year.
Transform your yard with custom fence and deck, where elegance meets function. Serving Martinsburg and surrounding areas for over 30 years, our expertly crafted decks and fences offer both beauty and protection. From classic woodwork to modern vinyl, experience the craftsmanship that truly elevates your space.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me, I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Catro Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, Sales and Finance Director at Opequon Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Opequon Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opequonmotors.com.
We are partnering with Home Team Sports to help our area high schools stream their game. And we just ask that you let our home team, myself, Jared Ferguson, the agent, Dylan Brewer, and our office manager, Yatna Almonte, help you and your home team. We have an office manager that is bilingual.
También hablamos español. Puedes llamarnos para una cotización gratis.
We're also a proud sponsor of the Berkeley County Youth Flag Football League. Jared Ferguson State Farm. Protect your life.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns, to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to Home Team Sports TV as we are here in Spring Mills at the Cardinal Coliseum to watch the Spring Mills Cardinals out of Spring Mills, West Virginia, take host to the Musselman Applemen out of Inwood, West Virginia. Tonight, my co-host is Dylan Smithbrooks. Dylan, how you doing tonight, my brother?
I'm great. It's always a pleasure to be in your presence, boss, and it's good basketball tonight. I'm excited.
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously, you know, these are two historic programs. Obviously, Spring Mills over the last 3 or 4 years has really started to separate itself from the rest of the area. But this Musselman team, they had a 6 or 7 year stretch where they were in the state tournament every year.
Absolutely.
So this is obviously a very historical matchup. Spring Mills coming in at number 1 in the state, and obviously Musselman not a top-ranked team in the state. Most people are believing that this game will be nothing short of a blowout. But honestly, in my opinion, I think this game will be a lot better than a lot of people expect. Dylan, how do you feel?
If anybody gives any team, Coach Basile, he's gonna draw something up that he's gonna have his players motivated. They're gonna play as one. That's usually what Musselman does. Spring Mills, they're coming out. They sound pretty hype. They might be a little cocky. Who knows? They might slip up or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's plausible, but obviously Luke Samples is the head coach of Spring Mills, and he has his guys very motivated. Unfortunately, with school being pretty much canceled the majority of the week, other than today, this has really caused issues for these guys, both of these teams, to have practice. So obviously Spring Mills and Musselman both got their practice yesterday. Weren't for sure if this game is going to happen tonight, but you know what? Luckily we're here, and I think it's going to be a great game tonight.
No, it seems like they have energy. Hopefully they don't come out slow on either side.
Yeah, other side, I mean, both of these teams, they have some star power. And Santa Maria, Corday Bunny, he's a really good player. Colton Shelton. Musselman has a lot of guys returning from their team last year that, was a really good team. Obviously, they didn't make it to the state tournament last year, but they were 1 game away, just fell 1 game short. And obviously, Spring Mills fell 1 game short of the state championship last year, and coming off of a very impressive offseason where they only lost 1 game all offseason, and then now they started off the season 6-0, looking as formidable as ever, Dylan.
No, seriously, they look like they haven't missed a beat, and honestly, losing the championship, they remember what that felt like. They know what it took to be there and to conquer, honestly. So it's like they might as well run through the EPAC and make it to the state tournament and show them what they can do.
For sure, and obviously, they are the firm number 1 in this area, and a lot of what's going on with this area is everybody else trying to kind of fight for that second spot. Speaking to a lot of the coaches, they're like, might not be able to get past Spring Mills here in area play, but whoever can get that 2 or 3 seed so they kind of avoid Spring Mills into the regional final, because ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, the top 2 teams from the region will make the tournament this year. So there's going to be 2 teams that will be, let's say, Martinsburg, Spring Mills, Hedgesville, Spring Mills, Jefferson, Washington, Musselman, Spring Mills. So Spring Mills is probably, for sure, unless, an unforeseen upset happens, will be one of the teams out of EPAC. So there's a lot of teams, there's 5 teams fighting for really the number 2 spot, and they're all really in the same bracket. I consider Musselman to be one of those teams.
Yeah, so it's Martinsburg, Musselman, Hedgesville's really, in that run right now. So we'll see how the rest of the season prevails.
Yeah, and basically we're going to speak on the last matchup. Musselman's coming off a really tough defeat last Friday night at Hedgesville. They were down by 10 at halftime. Ended up making it a tie game. They had a chance to hold for last possession. Kind of had miscommunications, and ended up losing by a last-second layup against Hedgesville. So they're coming off a really tough defeat, while Spring Mills is coming off a dominating, but not necessarily the most impressive performance they had. They started out slow. They were down 15-8 against Washington to start off the game, and then they went on like a 21-2 run to really take a big lead going into halftime, and they just never looked back from there. And speaking with Coach Samples just told me, hey, we still got our guys. They're still playing at football weight. You look at Max and Xavier Anderson and Lokai, Smith. Those guys all play football and deep into December. So they're really just now getting back into basketball shape as we're getting to the midway point of January, Dylan.
Yeah, it was always rough coming back from football because those first couple weeks is always, you're trying to get your feel, trying to keep your feet light, working on your conditioning, and just remembering how it feels to be out there.
Yeah, basketball and football shape are completely different. I mean, I'd come out of football and I'd be like, 220, and I need to lose 20 pounds. Well, guess what? We got the season starting in 2 weeks. So it's always a little bit difficult coming out of football shape. But you can see these guys now, they're physical, they're big. There's a reason why they're the number 1 ranked team in the state. Tyler Jones, usually typically comes off the bench, appears to be starting tonight, along with Max Anderson, the quarterback here at Spring Mills, who actually just recently got an offer from West Virginia for football. So we want to say congratulations to Max Anderson on that offer. That is tremendous and a well-deserving young man. Also, the man of the day, the man of the hour, coming off a 43-point, 12 rebound, 6 assist performance, Caleb Thomas. I mean, that kid was nothing but phenomenal the other day. I mean, he literally went 14 for 16 from the field, 4 for 4 from 3. I mean, when you're talking about a perfect game, obviously he had 2 misses, but those misses didn't matter because they ended up getting offensive rebounds on those misses and went back and converted. So this Spring Mills team, although very talented and probably the most dominant team in this area over the last 10 years, they still got their hands full tonight because I really think this Musselman team, they're going to come out something junky, something matched up.
Yep.
I played at Musselman for 4 years, so I know coming to this matchup, it's similar to how it was when we used to play Martinsburg, back in like 2015 to 2016 area, where they were clearly, the top dog.
Yep.
But we always found a way to give them trouble because we would try to identify a weak point. That's Coach Vasile was probably spent hours on hours trying to find some sort of edge or advantage that they might have against Spring Mills. The unfortunate part is they're very good, and I don't know if they have many of those imperfections.
I know you can game plan all you want, but when you're the team in the area, like that's you know what you're gonna get, you know what they're gonna give out, and it's just really how can I say if Musselman their game plan goes right and force some foul trouble on their stars. But the good thing about Spring Mills, anybody can pick it up any night, also can go off. Honestly,
yeah, I mean Spring Mills has 7 guys that are legitimate would be one of the top 2 or 3 guys on any team in the area. I mean, you look at Chase Shipley, the Martinsburg transfer, he's probably number 3 or 4 on this team, and if he was playing on this Musselman team, he would be the number 1 option.
Absolutely.
So that's, again, the strength of the Wolf is the pack, and the strength of the pack is the Wolf. So it's not one man by any means, but Musselman definitely has an identity where they're going to play together, and they know their back's against the wall. But I'll tell you what, when Coach Vasile has his back against the wall, that's when I've noticed he's coached his best. But all credit, Luke Samples has really turned this program around. Obviously, still a new school, just over 11 years old. So they just now starting to get to the success. But over this last 3-year stretch that they've had, and having Caleb Thomas and Max Anderson, Akwesi, Lokai U-Smith, you got a lot of guys here that's really set a precedent for the Spring Mills team to really build a foundation where they're just going to continue to get better and better.
Yeah, they really bought in. They're the staples in this, in this come up in Spring Mills. Like, who would have thought in 11 years in that they would be this dominant in a couple of different sports, honestly. Like, it's really well how the whole school is bought in and just grinding and just made it to their way to the top. Like, they're literally the second Martinsburg coming, honestly.
Yeah, and Dylan, obviously, we graduated in 2015 together, so 10 years, I know we're getting old.
Yeah, definitely.
But when we were here, they had, Mike Henderson. They had a couple other guys they still were a good team, but obviously they were still missing something. They were young. They didn't really necessarily have the coaching, the acumen. And when Samples came here, obviously he flipped the switch. Sometimes the reputation that he perceives, he's not everybody's favorite, but you have to respect the results that this team has had. I mean, if you look at the record, he said something about, I believe Max Anderson over his 4 years is 60-25 here. That is literally an incredible mark to have.
That's
60
rare.
Wins from one player. Basically, that's who he calls the founding father. I mean, he said that he completely changed not only the football program but the basketball program too. Because he's more the vocal leader. He's on the stat sheet. He's not going to be the guy that's going to be more Caleb Thomas, Chase Shipley, Lokai U-Smith. But he is the one that makes sure everybody gets going, and Tyler Jones as well. Typically, he comes off the bench, and he's their Energizer Bunny. It's going to be interesting to see him starting tonight. They were on plus 24 against Washington the other night, so it'll be very interesting to watch how this game will go down. The thing is, I expect one or two things to happen. Either Musselman's game plan works, and it's going to be a tightly contested game in the 40s and 50s, or they'll get shot out of whatever they're trying to do, and it'll be a long night for Musselman. So it'll be one of those two options for
No,
sure.
you're right. You're spot on, honestly, with that. So we'll see. I'm interested to see how Musselman's defensive direction they go, and then I want to see how Spring Mills counterattacks.
For sure, and it's going to be a very interesting game, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take our first break before the game gets started. Hear a word from our sponsors. You guys are watching Home Team Sports TV.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah. And I'm Brayden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your Bin Blasting All-Stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
The staff at Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery would like to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year.
Transform.
That you please rise, remove your hats to honor America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad with the presentation of colors and the playing of our national anthem.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We just heard the national anthem, and jump ball is about to start. We will have our starters introduced here shortly after the colors leave the floor.
Cadet Master Sergeant Jay Brown, Cadet Master Sergeant Michael Scaletta, Cadet Staff Sergeant Parker Payne, Cadet Senior Airman Zena Scaletta, and Cadet Airman First Class Nicola Luthard. And now it's time for the starting lineups. First, with the visiting Appleman of Musselman High School. Number 1, Colton Shelton. Number 2, Corda Bunny. Number 14, Wade Bargles. Number 24, Andon Santa Maria. Number 33, Keyshawn Price. And the head coach of the Appleman is Derek Basile. And now the starting lineup for the West Virginia's number 1 ranked Spring Mills Cardinals. Number 4, Tyler Like Mike Jones.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We just saw a fantastic pregame show from Spring Mills.
Well put together.
Yeah, they turned the lights off, and we were speaking kind of off of camera, like, man, back in our day, hey, if you turn the lights off, they wasn't coming back on that fast.
No, for sure. Dave Rogers ain't want none of that when I played.
Yeah, Coach Castillo didn't have that in the budget, man.
No, for sure. Spring Mills got it all, the new school.
Yeah, for sure. And the starters tonight for the Musselman Appleman are number 1, Colton Shelton, number 2, Corday Bunny, number 14, Wade Bartles, number 24, Aiden Santa Maria, and number 33, Keyshawn Price. And for the Spring Mills Cardinals, number 2, Equazi Oponku Chom, got Max Anderson, Xavier Anderson, Caleb Thomas, and rounding out the starting 5 is Tyler Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for jump ball. A great game between Spring Mills and Musselman.
They're already getting a little handsy.
And here we go. And Equazi has the basketball.
Get some ball moving around.
And Thomas at the top of the key. It's where he was really deadly at last game.
Equazi with the shot.
And no good.
Musselman's going to come down and pass the ball around a little bit.
Yeah, they are. They're going to move the basketball a lot. There's Bunny. He gets a 3 up. And no good. So 2 misses to start out the game with Thomas on the rebound, getting on the glass early in this game. And he hands it off to the quarterback, Max Anderson. He gets that back to Thomas. Thomas is not scared to drive as this Musselman falls back kind of into a 2-3 matchup zone. But they're actually in the man-to-man.
Yeah.
And that's just not what I was expecting from Musselman. And a good contest right there and good rebound by number 1, Colton Shelton. They're going to push the ball as Bartles, he catches the ball. He's very dangerous from about 25 feet. Spring Mills knows that they cannot let him get any open looks.
From a defensive...
there he goes. Bang.
Hey, good shot. Oh, yeah.
And Wade Bartles starting off Spring Mills down 3-0 with 6:55 left to go. And we apologize if we have any clock issues.
Spring Mills still running through the offense. You can tell Musselman's not letting them get in the paint. They're stacking that paint pretty well. Just making them forcing the passes outside, honestly.
Yeah, they are. It's something that Musselman's good at. They're going to try to make sure that Spring Mills stays uncomfortable as possible.
Yeah. Spring Mills is passing the ball back and forth. They drive to the hole, blocked by number 33.
Yeah, that's Keyshawn Price. Great block. He won that number 33 jersey by working very hard in the offseason, as awarded the hardest working athlete. As Equazi gets open another 3.
Short.
And just short, but Xavier Anderson underneath there for the rebounds, and that's what's going to kill Musselman. They got to really attack the glass. You can't give Spring Mills 1 or 2 extra chances because they're going to cook you every time. It's Shelton trying to break down Equazi.
Equazi giving good defense.
And there's a foul, getting a little handsy. Equazi definitely. This is in the 90s, unfortunately.
Yep.
You got to not get a little handsy, but that was great defense there by Equazi otherwise. Really sliding his feet.
Yes, he was. Stayed in front, slid his feet. Passing in the Bunny.
And just at the 6-minute mark of this first quarter, Musselman still finds himself up 3-2 at Santa Maria. He gets the basketball, looking to break down Anderson. Takes it to the rim, and he pulls out the chair on him. And
everybody, a couple heads on the ground.
Yeah, there we go. And then Tyler Jones gets the rebound. And here comes Caleb Thomas. He's going to push the floor, kick it out to Max Anderson. Anderson back to Equazi. Equazi, Tyler Jones. That's his money spot, and it is no good. But again,
another second chance point.
Yep, you got to really box out, and that looks like that was off of Spring Mills' knee, and that is correct. Musselman basketball. And this is kind of how Spring Mills started the other night. They started out really slow in that first quarter. This is where Musselman's going to have to keep up the pace. They're going to have to keep up with the game plan, obviously starting out very well defensively. And a man-to-man that I'm sure Spring Mills was not ready for.
No, they weren't expecting that, honestly.
Yeah, because Musselman's traditionally known to throw out junk defenses. It's something that, they'll do a triangle and 2, a box and 1, something like that to really throw you off. No, they're just trusting their matchups tonight, see if they can get Spring Mills maybe on an off night.
It's man on man, will on will.
And Santa Maria looking for a back door, nobody there, back to Price. Price gives that back to Bunny with Tyler Jones, in his mitt. They're going to step it back out, and he gives that to Santa Maria. Santa Maria's going to drive on Thomas. He's going to let it fly. No good. And then good
save.
Yeah, good effort there by Tyler Jones.
Equazi bringing the ball down. Yeah. Max Anderson with the pick. Floater. Short.
He's just a little short tonight, and there's 2 fouls on Equazi Okopunchung to start the game, and that is not what Spring Mills wants. Is they're bringing in Lokai Smith and Chase Shipley, the traditional starters. They're going to come in early to see if they can provide the energy spark, kind of what Tyler Jones and Max Anderson did last Friday night.
Yeah, he's got to come off 2 fouls too early.
Yeah, well, Kwesi got 2 quick fouls. Coach Samples obviously isn't happy about that. That really changes the element of how they want to play, but that leaves Tyler Jones in the game, who's going to be handling the basketball
Yeah, he's
a lot
true
more.
one, yep.
And here goes Santa Maria, the biggest guy on the floor, against the second biggest guy on the floor, Caleb Thomas, the player of the year candidate. It's going to be an interesting matchup. As Wade Bartos lets another one fly, and he ain't seeing the side he does not like, ladies and gentlemen. Just because he's seen that one miss, he probably forgot all about it already.
Yeah, he's going to keep on shooting. But that's the kind of mindset you have to have in this game, especially like this.
Yeah, there's a famous quote by Klay Thompson, and he just says, I'm unconscious. I don't care about the last misses.
For 3.
Lokai Smith misses, and then another miss, but Spring Mills is still attacking that glass. One of these are eventually going to fall.
I like how persistent Musselman's staying right now with the rebound. I mean, granted, they're not getting every rebound, but they're making the most of it when they do.
Oh, yeah, they are definitely making the most of it.
The pass, slip, layup.
Good layup there by Keyshawn Price. His first points of the evening as Musselman finds himself up 5-2 with 4 minutes left to go in this first quarter.
Focusing on the fundamentals for Musselman is really going to keep them in the game. Just, the core. That's the core. That's really the core of Musselman, honestly.
Oh, yeah, it is. And they're going to just try to see if they can make Spring Mill stay uncomfortable. Now you see they're in this 2-3 matchup zone.
Playing physical. Look, it's making it hard for them to get in. Turnover.
There's a travel right there, and this is not how Spring Mills wanted to start tonight.
The little layoff break might be, affecting Spring Mills right now.
I mean, they only had one practice, unfortunately, so obviously, Spring Mills is clearly the more talented team, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want to get that confused. But Musselman, their coaching staff, this is the longest tenured coaching staff out of any of the staffs in the area.
Absolutely.
They've had everybody they've had on this staff has been there since pre-2010. And Santa Maria, he hands it off to Colton Shelton. He kicks that off to Corday Bunny. And there's a cutter, Santa Maria. Here goes Price. And Bartles cuts back door. Great cut there by Bartles, just a little short.
Another shot.
And that was just a little long. But he's definitely feeling good. Here comes Shipley. He's attacking the rim.
Good lay.
And there we go. That is now 5-4. And here we go, Corday.
Musselman just being patient right now on offense, just trying to get a good shot. Big man, number 24.
And another almost second effort. Great effort there by Keyshawn Price. And the
stays here.
Says it hits Caleb Thomas's knee, goes out, and that's another. And Wade Bartles coming out of the game, checking in for him as number 0 is Carlos Polanco. And here goes Shelton. He gives that up to Santa Maria. Back to
Carlos.
Polanco. Polanco's going to attack. Back to Shelton.
Musselman still looking for that patient shot. They get one.
Santa Maria. Oh, no good. But there's a long rebound. And, man, if you're Musselman, you got to attack that.
No, seriously. They might not get that many second chance opportunities, so they got to take the most of it.
And there's Shipley attacking the rim. Foul. He'll go up for 2. Musselman leading 5-4 with 2:14 left to go in this first quarter. And you can just see the Spring Mills team a little frustrated, but they're right there. They could really extend this game real fast. We saw this last week against Washington. They were down 15-8 with a minute left to go in the first quarter. And when they went on that 20-1 run, it just was all lights out. So Musselman still has to be very precautious, and they're letting Chase Shipley kind of start setting the pace.
Yeah, they can catch hot any time. And he came off the bench, went into, already knowing what he needed to do, replacing the point guard that got in foul trouble. So he's basically, he's getting to the hole.
Yeah, he is, and he's doing a terrific job. Obviously, that's what Coach Luke Samples was looking for. He obviously didn't start. He's typically a starter for the Spring Mills team, and the second free throw is good. Spring Mills has their first lead of the night at 6-5.
Colton Shelton bringing the ball up.
And he gets that over to Bunny. Back to Polanco. And that's a shot Polanco's got, can't be nervous to shoot. Yeah. And he picks the ball up. And
that's a bad spot to pick the ball up.
Yep, he's going to hand it off to Shelton. Got himself out of danger right there. Shelton kicks that to Santa Maria. And Santa Maria really has to be aggressive. If Musselman has any chance to win, he's going to show why he's one of the best players in the area. And that is nothing but air right there. And Anderson on the rebound. He's bringing the ball back up the floor.
Shipley controlling the offense right now.
Yeah, and Spring Mills is really starting to get into their groove. You see it. Musselman just has
Shipley
to
for 3.
And no good.
In and out.
And here comes Polanco back, and he gets that over to Bunny, back to Shelton. Shelton in the corner to Bartles. He lets another one fly, and Bartles has missed his last 4 after starting out 1 for 1. And here comes Shipley. He's attacking. A lot of contact right there. Officials said there was nothing to be called. And here's Polanco trying to guard Uch Smith, who's a very prolific shooter. He will let it fly.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he got a jumper. With the left hand.
He's a little lefty guy. He's definitely can let it fly. As Caleb Thomas
kicks out. Oh, that's out of bounds.
Turnover. And this is now Musselman's basketball. And if you're Coach Derek Casil and that staff, you got to be very impressed with how you start this game. Obviously, you're still playing a little sloppy, but to be down just 1 with 56 seconds left to go.
No, this is a real fight.
And they're taking a timeout right here.
They're forcing Spring Mills to fight and adapt, honestly.
Are they taking a timeout? It looks like Musselman is taking a full timeout. So with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Where elegance meets function. Serving Martinsburg and surrounding areas for over 30 years, our expertly crafted decks and fences offer both beauty and protection. From classic woodwork to modern vinyl, experience the craftsmanship that truly elevates your space.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Drew Pitzer, the host of Home Team Sports TV, alongside my co-host Dylan Smith-Brooks, where the Spring Mills Cardinals are currently up 6-5 with 56.5 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Musselman has done a really good job in this first quarter. They did a really good job of slowing the pace down and also trying to limit Spring Mills' extra possessions. Obviously, they've got about 4 or 5 offensive rebounds, but Musselman's done a really good job of boxing out and securing those rebounds, not allowing Spring Mills to get any second chance points.
No, you're spot on. Musselman, they're just playing at their pace, how they want to do this, honestly.
Sam Maria's got to be careful. He was in that paint for quite a long time.
No, definitely was.
And you just got to take your time. Take the last shot if you need. Don't rush into here. This is where, Musselman, keep moving, and eventually somebody might make a mistake defensively. Communication might let down. But this Spring Mills team does a great job of communicating. You hear them talking, even coming into the game. Mm-hmm. All you heard was them yapping coming on the floor, and that's usually the mark of a good team. And with 10 seconds left to go, Musselman is going to have the last possession as Bunny, he kicks that over. And here goes Shelton with 2 seconds left. Let it fly. Polanco for the 3, and it is no good off the glass. So at the end of the first quarter, the Spring Mills Cardinals have a 6-5 lead. We're going to stay right here. This first quarter, essentially, one of those, like I said, it was either Musselman's game plan was going to work, they're going to limit the scoring, or Spring Mills was going to run away with it. Now, this time last week, Spring Mills in the second quarter really woke up, and I'm sure Coach Samples is in them guys like, hey, we got to have a sense of urgency. This Musselman team, obviously they don't have the talent, but when you have a coaching staff like that can get these guys prepared and believe, because I'm telling you, Musselman genuinely believes that they can win this game tonight.
No, and Spring Mills doesn't let a team like this stay in the game, because that's when the mistakes go in, the doubt creeps into your mind, everything happens, and you start missing, start not hustling as much, and that's all the spark Musselman needs to stay in this game and maybe catch a lead.
Yeah, and if you look over to the Musselman sideline right now, and you see the players talking to each other, with Kyle Jackson, one of the former players too, and you got the other 4 coaches grouped up, they constantly work together in cohesiveness, and a lot of times it's not necessarily what Coach Vasilla says is going to go. Coach D or CB or Coach Hartman, they all have great ideas, and they work well together. That's why this Musselman team has had such a storied, team for the last 10 years. Obviously, they fell off a little bit. But Spring Mills, this will say a lot about them. Obviously, they have way higher aspirations than Musselman does. This is a team that, wants to win a state championship. Obviously, you can see how they're coming out. Not necessarily body language is bad. They look like they're, hey, we had a bad first quarter. We're going to lock back in. And Musselman really has to take advantage of that start and start putting some more points on the board.
No, you're right. So I like how Musselman's a tradition of community and family when they're a basketball team and everything. Like, everybody has a say-so. Not the lowest man on the totem pole still has a voice.
Of course, and that's how it should always be. I mean, just, the janitor and the CEO should both be able to have an opinion. You know what I mean? So,
no, seriously.
With that being said, number 3, Justin Brown, checking into the game. And the clock, get that updated for y'all.
Akazi back in, too.
Yeah, and with 2 fouls, that definitely is a little nerve-wracking. We'll see how he handles himself. Obviously he cannot pick up another one.
Hopefully he doesn't catch his third really quick, because that's obviously going to change the game. I think that's changed the game in the first half. They didn't have a true point guard going up and down the first quarter.
Yeah, and that's what slowed the game down, as Polanco has his second miss.
Akazi with the rebound.
Yeah, Equazi's definitely, his nickname, Equazi Go Crazy. We saw him last year against this Musselman team where they started out so fast. They ended up winning by 73 points as Equazi.
Wow, with the 3.
And there he goes, knocks it down.
He definitely has some rest. He's definitely got some fresh legs right now.
Yeah, and this is, this is what Spring Mills does. And when he sees one go in, they could be 3 or 4 in a row go in.
Nah, absolutely. And it's a trickle effect for them.
Yeah, and Brown, he checks into the game here. And that's Cameron Crowell. He kicks that over to Polanco.
I like how Musselman's going more guard because they're just getting the ball and moving around.
And there's a jump ball right there, and that is possession Spring Mills. So another turnover by Musselman, and that is not how they want to operate right now.
I like the aggressiveness of the defense. Caleb Thomas, that was really good. That's mature of him, actually, just to go ahead and tie that ball up.
Yeah, he saw the ball get dropped low, and obviously, Caleb has he's basically like a magnet to the ball. That's why whenever on an offensive glass, that's why he'll get about 5 or 6 offensive rebounds. He's really like Velcro. Like, anything that's around him, he's going to get. And here we go with Equazi bringing the ball back in.
He makes sure of it.
And he gives that off to Thomas, and they're going to do a lot of down screen action. Here comes Equazi, and that's another 3, and that's right in his range. He wants it just a little short tonight.
Rebound from Caleb.
And Caleb, that's his 4th offensive rebound. Maybe not scoring as well tonight, but he's right in there. And there's a great steal,
good steal
by Colton Shelton, and he's got to see Keyshawn Price, who goes up, and great defense there.
Way to get back by Caleb. That's
a jump ball right there. Is that a foul or jump ball?
Jump ball stays here with Musselman.
And that's why not only is he a Player of the Year candidate, but I truly believe he's a Defensive Player of the Year, at least in the area. I mean, he guards 1 through 5. He is their point forward. Caleb Thomas, ladies and gentlemen, don't get confused. He's the real deal. Like, he can truly play on the offensive side and defensive side. Obviously, maybe not the greatest athlete, and he's not a yapper. He's not going to talk your ear off. He doesn't really look like he has an edge per se. But he reminds me of Kawhi Leonard. He just goes out there and hoops, man.
I can see that. No, he's a good guy. He definitely plays the ball, plays the game well. He's like the help defense doesn't show up in the stats like you were saying.
Yeah.
But that his presence just pulls Musselman to change up what they want to do.
Yeah, Musselman hasn't had a shot they really liked all game. As Price finds himself around the rim,
with a good putback.
And he is just their energy and effort guy. I mean, he's keeping them right in the game right here. And it's 9-7 with 6:23 left. And I don't think anybody would have expected that. I think people would expect it's been a 20-point game already.
Already, exactly. But the way Musselman's playing, they're not letting them go drive in the paint. And it's actually, Spring Mills is working for every point they get, honestly, because they're having to get offensive rebounds right here. Like, that's extra effort. Right here, another offensive rebound. Smith with the lay.
No good. And that's where they got to get these boards right here. And great rebound by Colton Shelton. And here comes... That was Justin Brown. He kicks that over to Shelton. Back to Crowell. Crowell to Bartles. And Bartles now 5 in a row. And he's still going to let that thing fly, ladies and gentlemen. Shooters are going to shoot. Oh, and there is definitely a foul right there. And that, let's see who that's going to be on. I believe that was on Keyshawn Price. Yep, Keyshawn Price, he picks up his first foul.
Caleb Thomas with not that many points right now. Maybe hitting these free throws that might spark something for him to start getting it going.
Yeah, it really might. I mean, obviously, he's kind of scoreless right now, but he's on the defensive side of the ball and the offensive side of the ball. He's making his impact known. Wow, first miss.
This is a little different start that we expected from Musselman.
Yeah, definitely a whole lot different.
Max Anderson subs out, and Xavier Anderson subs in, actually.
So the first miss with 5:46 left to go in this first half. I mean, it's a very low-scoring game. This is exactly what Musselman wants to do, is 2 misses from Caleb Thomas.
Nobody was under there to get a rebound for Spring Mills. They was already ready to get back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they thought that was good. Oh, wow.
Good steal.
Bartles gets plucked by
Equazi.
Equazi, excuse me, man.
Equazi for 3.
Equazi, go crazy. Knocked down. 12-7.
Turning defense into offense.
Yeah, and this is just what they want to do. Obviously, you cannot let him get open shots, and when you run that zone, kind of how Musselman's fell back into, you're basically daring this guy to knock down shots.
Seems like the pressure actually is kind of getting the Musselman now. They are slowing down, but they're still getting a couple good shots here and there.
And Justin Brown, with his first points of the night.
Justin Brown pointing at Smith. All right, we got a little chippiness going on.
Yeah, I mean, this Musselman team, like I said, they expect to win, and he's talking to Kwesi. He's letting them have it. And Kwesi kind of smiling right now. He's going to let it fly. You got to be very careful. With Xavier Anderson, he's got the ball to Tyler Jones, and that guy's a shooter, and it's no good. And here goes Keyshawn Price.
And he catches up to it.
Underneath the rim, though, not the greatest attempt. No. It's a layup, not a throw-up, but sometimes it just happens.
Yeah, that was a bad ball. He said, I wish he would have gathered himself and then went up.
Yeah, my pops used to say, you know, hey, it's a layup, not a throw-up, and it's something I've lived with. You got to be patient around the rim.
Hard foul, and one.
And one there by Tyler Jones. Tough bucket with the opportunity to have three the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, he's a pretty solid kid, honestly. He's been passing the ball around. He's been good on defense, and now he's starting to open up his offensive game this quarter.
Yeah, and that's Keyshawn Price's, you know, second foul, and obviously, you know, maybe not an offensive guy, but he does have 6 points for Musselman tonight, finishing around the rim. Musselman's really got to find something that they like, or this game will get away from them.
No, absolutely. Price is definitely holding it down. I just want Musselman to catch like a little bit of rhythm, maybe 2 stops, 2 scores, obviously bring them back in the game. But like you said, it's 15-9 right now, just like Washington. Let's see how the Cardinals capitalize right here.
Yeah, and here they're going to try to trap it, get out.
And they're bringing a 2-person press. And look, hustle.
Great hustle there by Tyler Jones.
And everybody's on the same point. And everybody's on the same pace right now.
And Sample saying, "Oh, that went off his." that was comedy right there because nobody else was around for Musselman. And it looks like they're looking for a towel, something wet spot over there. I'm assuming.
Yeah, somebody slid. A little yapping on the court right now.
Yeah, they're letting each other have it. And this officiating crew will let them talk. They just wanted them to play a good basketball game. They'll call fouls as they're needed. But this is one of my favorite crews in the whole state.
No, I agree.
Love and recognition.
These guys are some veterans. They've been around. They know the game.
All 3 of these guys have officiated since we were in high school, Dylan.
I know,
Santa
seriously.
Maria goes to the rim, and great foul right there.
Caleb got him with the body. Can't deny that.
I think they're going to call that on. Is that going to be on Xavier?
No, it was on Caleb.
They called it on Caleb? Okay.
I like how Santa Maria was aggressive on that play. Musselman's going to need more of that if they want to stick in this game because, honestly, getting their stars in foul trouble is the only way for them to, call this a ball game.
Yeah, Santa Maria's got to make his shots. He went 0 for 6 the other night. And there
he
goes. First free throw made and good. And that's his first points of the night. Oh. Now cut the Cardinal lead to 5. So I think if Musselman's going to be comfortable, they got to keep this within a 10-point game, honestly. A 10-point game, go into the fourth quarter, give yourself a realistic shot. As the second free throw is up and good, Musselman cuts it down to a 2-possession game. And Kwesi, off 2 straight threes this quarter. Musselman's got to be very careful as they're back into they're back in the man. And here comes Chase Shipley. That's somebody that probably has a better matchup right there with Corday Bunnyguard. Him still a great defender, but Shipley is really quick.
No, for sure. And the size. He kind of knows where his spots where he wants to be.
Yeah, and if I'm Bartles, obviously Anderson's a great handoff screener, right? He's a big body. Right. But Tyler Jones getting started. Tough and one and then a layup, right there. He's known to be an energizer bunny, and Musselman's really got to have their eye on him, too. It's just so many people this Musselman team has to guard tonight.
No, seriously. And anybody can get off right now, and they're playing through him right now. Honestly, they're setting screens. Like, I like how Spring Mills is running offense. They ran the offense back-to-back possessions to get those points.
Santa Maria, he kicks that out to Bunny.
Musselman's still being patient right now. I can't be mad at him.
Yeah, they got to. I mean, it's a 2-possession game. You're still right there. Santa Maria having a really hard time finding any opening against Caleb Thomas. He's doing a great job.
Spring Mills keeps on forcing him to kick it out. Now it's a turnover.
Yeah, and
see if he throws an alley-oop. And one, Caleb Thomas.
And is this where Spring Mills starts to kind of run away with it? This is you don't want to be in these type of waters if you're Musselman.
Can't just let Spring Mills just do anything coming out the timeout.
Yeah, and again, here now it's an 8-point game. It's going to have to completely change, the type of style that you're going to play, unfortunately. Caleb 0 for 2 from the free throw line so far, but last week he shot 79%. Yeah, he made actually 80%. He went 8 for 10 last week. And there's another miss, and 0 for 3. Wow. Very unlike Caleb.
No, seriously.
With 3 minutes left to go in this first half, Musselman really would like to make a little run right here to keep it interesting. And he's
But
at that
Quasi
5
playing
seconds.
that great defense right now.
Yeah, there's 5.
Yep.
He's got to get that ball off right there. And unfortunately, great defense there by Quasi. He was really in his mitt, and he's letting him know, hey, I'm strapping you, bro.
He's letting him know he's here.
And,
somebody's got to come up and help that, honestly, or set a screen or something.
Yeah, but as a point guard, you got to know, hey, that you see him throwing his hand 3 times, you got to get the ball off or go try to get to the rim.
Absolutely.
1 of the 2 right there.
Got to get out that spot.
And it looks like Musselman is going to take a full timeout, and so will we. We'll hear a word from our sponsors. You'll be right back here watching Home Team Sports TV.
With all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 19-11 here at the Cardinal Coliseum. The Spring Mills Cardinals are currently up against the visiting Musselman Appleman. This is your host, Drew Pitzer, alongside Dylan Smith-Brooks, my co-host. And Dylan, Musselman, obviously, Spring Mills is kind of went on a little run right here, but I've been very impressed with how they came out. Nobody in this gym right now, I guarantee if you went around and asked everybody in this gym, nobody would give Musselman a chance.
Absolutely.
And all you got to, like I said, if they're within 10, at any point in the game, and they can just stay there, I think that's more, not necessarily a moral victory, but you can play with these guys and you can compete and maybe find a way to find yourself down in Charleston, and who knows what happens there.
And it seems like their teams, these are games that build your team and everything.
Yeah, and obviously, these are camaraderie building, and Quasi really trying to get active. And Tyler Jones, off 2 straight buckets, he's going to hand it off to Chase Shipley. And that's what Spring Mills is constantly going to do, dribble handoffs and let Anderson get into his zone. And there, another 2. And now Spring Mills.
Musselman's down by 10. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, now they really don't have time. Their whole rhythm is going to have to change.
He rushed the layup. He was scared I think he was scared about getting blocked, honestly. But they do got some trees down there in Spring Mills, so you kind of have to throw it up kind of quick.
I mean, you got 6'7" and 6'6". It's just going to change how you play the game. And obviously, Musselman's not really knocking down perimeter shots. Wade Bartle's knocked a 3 to start the game, and Musselman's been ice cold since.
Oh, is there a charge? Good call.
Oh, and who's that on? Is that going to be on a Quasi, or is that on Caleb Thomas?
No, I think it was on Chase Shipley.
Chase Shipley. Okay, so Shipley actually, he must have had a push off right there. And with 1:53 left to go in this first half.
I like how Spring Mills is pressing. They got everybody. They're picking up 94 feet right now.
Yeah, they don't. But they're falling back into that man, and they're just trusting their man defense. Coach Sample said before the season they can realistically hold teams underneath 35 points. And at 11 points right now with the 1:43 left to go in this first half, this team obviously has the talent to do so.
No, definitely. We just don't want it to get ugly, honestly. Spring Mills, they get 2 more stops, 2 more scores here. It's going to get ugly for them. Ugly for Musselman.
Santa Maria lines up the 3, and that looks good.
It is. That's just what the Musselman needed right there. Hopefully that can give them life.
Yeah, it definitely should, but you never know. I mean, obviously this Spring Mills team is really good, but Musselman just sticking around, and you don't want to let a team like Musselman stick around.
Musselman sticks around. It doesn't seem like anything. It's always ugly, but they're honestly just fighting. There's kids that fight. Coach Priscilla always gets the best out of his players. You see the positivity. They're still clapping. They're still talking to their teammates. No, they're not hanging their heads down.
Oh, and then a miss, but great follow up there by Xavier Anderson, the football stud. Gets the lead back out to 23-14. Under 50 seconds left to go in this first half.
Musselman still being patient again, passing the ball around, trying to get that good shot right now.
Yeah, I would not let Spring Mills have another opportunity. Santa Maria is going to attack the rim. He's got 5 tonight. He gets that out to Bartles. And with 30 seconds, he lines it up and he lets another one fly.
That would have been clutch for them, honestly, to close out the half.
Yep, and probably Spring Mills, I'd say, will take the last shot. Obviously, probably not very impressed with how they played. I know Coach Samples is going to be very irritated in that locker room.
He's going to let them know.
And Musselman, still fighting. They're not going to let them just get a wide open shot, but Spring Mills has great, late second execution. They're going to try to probably get Tyler Jones and Quasi a wide open 3, and as they do right here, and it is up, and it is good.
Right before the half.
Yep, and right before the half makes it 26-14 going into halftime. The Spring Mills Cardinals are up against the Musselman Appleman. We're going to take a halftime break. We'll see you guys here in about 10-15 minutes or so, and you guys are watching Home Team Sports TV. Thank you.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Adkins, Sales and Finance Director at Opequon Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Opequon Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opequonmotors.com.
We are partnering with Home Team Sports to help our area high schools stream their game. And we just ask that you let our home team, myself, Jared Ferguson, the agent, Dylan Brewer, and our office manager, Yatna Almonte, help you and your home team. We have an office manager that is bilingual.
También hablamos español. Puedes llamarnos para una cotización gratis.
We're also a proud sponsor of the Berkeley County Youth Flag Football League. Jared Ferguson State Farm. Protect your life.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Juwan is the ultimate hype guy. I love him. He's always positive. He's always pepping them up and firing them up.
Come on, Parker, work, Parker, work, Parker, work, 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 work.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. At the Cardinal Coliseum, where the host Spring Mills Cardinals are currently leading against the Musselman Appleman, 26-14. There's about 1:30 left to go in the half. We'll go ahead and give you a score update with 3:58 left to go in the second quarter at Martinsburg. Hedgesville currently leads 24-12, so that is a very highly contested matchup. Again, those are 2 teams probably fighting to get that second seed. As we see, this Spring Mills Cardinals team, had a really dominant end of the first half. They ended on an 8-0 run. Musselman had it. It was 20-14 at one time, so actually it was a 6-0 run. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not able to keep the stats I was last Friday because I'm running the scoreboard as well. So if we're having scoreboard issues, I apologize. I'm trying my best. It's actually the first time I've ever done this. So I'm doing the best I can. Dylan, he's doing amazing. He's helped carry the show.
Appreciate you.
Obviously, this has been a tremendous first half. Musselman came out with a great game plan. Obviously, kind of faltered a little bit at half. They gave up that last second 3 to go back down double digits. But what did you like that you saw from Musselman in that first half?
I like how they were just patient, and a couple times they were patient, times they were a little unorthodox, but they kept on fighting, and everybody had a positive attitude out there. They didn't get down. They kept on going. They're talking smack to the Musselman Spring Mills players. So that stuff keeps you in the game. That fuels you. Just being a little, not the athletic team, not the biggest team, but just sticking together.
Yeah, and they're going to fight to the last final buzzer. I mean, they could be down 30 in this game, and Coach Vassil's still going to have those guys fighting. Obviously, maybe talent-wise, they're not the same as they were in years past, but the effort, the game planning, you can see the coaching and mental aspect. These teams still believe in themselves. And Musselman, they're going to try to make this game interesting. They're going to try to go on a run. Obviously, everybody in the gym is already counting back out. They started off very well. Obviously, they had a 7-3 lead at one point, which is incredible.
Right.
Considering, this time last year, they were hosting Spring Mills the first game, and they ended up losing 100-27. And with that, we will go ahead and throw third quarter in there. 8 minutes left to go. Spring Mills basketball, ball in, second half underway.
I'm interested to see how these first 2 minutes go.
Yeah, because, they're going to probably try to get the ball back into Kwesi's hands and Tyler Jones. Those two had a phenomenal first half. A little quiet of a first half for Caleb Thomas, but not on the defensive side of the ball. He had 3 blocks, probably about 4 or 5 offensive rebounds, a couple assists, over 3 from the free throw line, which is really
uncharacteristic.
Yeah, I mean, he's an 80% free throw shooter. But, he'll figure it out. That's just a reason why he's a leading candidate for player of the year. And Kwesi, with his first miss of the second half. And here goes Musselman, throwing a ball up the floor, kind of lazy with that. And then now it's a 2-on-1. And Shipley gets
the block.
Great block there by Keyshawn Price. And Tyler Jones get it. And here goes back to Kwesi, and that's a layup for him. Good thing he missed it.
No, seriously.
Yeah, because, Musselman cannot let him have that. As Chase Shipley gets downhill. And
it was quick. That was a good take.
Yeah, and now, unfortunately, Musselman had about 3 good defensive possessions right there. Just couldn't stop it. And Coach Vasile is going to take a quick
timeout already.
And we're just going to stay here. Obviously, Musselman came out that first minute, great defense. Obviously, Shipley just had a kind of a breakaway layup right there. But you see this Musselman team still fighting. And Spring Mills isn't necessarily playing bad, ladies and gentlemen.
No, definitely not.
It's just Musselman's guarding them in a very unorthodox. He keeps flipping from man to like a matchup zone. And not many teams have the ability to do that. Obviously, this is something that Musselman really had to put in their one day of practice that they had. But it's really kind of giving Spring Mills issues. This Spring Mills team puts up 70 points a night, ladies and gentlemen. So they're far below.
Right, they're not even on track, yeah.
Yeah, and Caleb Thomas, he's averaging upwards of 20 points a night. He's at 4 points right now. So, it just tells you that, hey, the best player in the state might be having an off night, and yet they're still up double digits and doubled up Musselman 28-14.
That's just being a deep team, knowing their strengths and weaknesses, and just keep on going at it. Everybody that steps on the floor for Spring Mills, they all have confidence in themselves. Honestly, it's cool to see them how they're playing, how everything's unwinding.
Yeah, and it's kind of a little bit opposite for Musselman. It looks like, and not necessarily saying they're timid or intimidated by Spring Mills, but they're not letting shots fly. There's been a couple of open looks that they missed. Obviously, Wade Bartles, he started out, made that first 3, and he's kind of really struggled ever since.
Been cold.
I hope he still continues to shoot because he is a true shooter, ladies and gentlemen. He can really get it going. If Spring Mills can,
double team.
If Musselman can get some better looks, as Price goes up and just misses another layup. And that's where the Micah drill comes in effect, ladies and gentlemen.
No, seriously.
I hope he really finish. And Price, he's had a really good night, but if he can make some shots around the rim, he can really
Shipley for 3.
Shipley knocks it down. Now makes it a 31-14.
And now they come out pressing.
And this is dangerous territory again, ladies and gentlemen, for Musselman. They don't want to be in this spot.
No, she's down by 16 right now.
And that's lackadaisical.
Good take, foul. And one.
And now, going to possibly make this a 20-point game. And I told you, this Spring Mills team, they score in avalanches, Dylan.
No, seriously. That's why we're witnessing it right now. The intensity of the second half is definitely they've kind of flipped the switch, I'd say. Musselman's still coming out they kind of came out a little flat, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely a little flat this half. It started out, the first minute was fine, and then now Spring Mills has scored 6 points in the last 30 seconds. Really is kind of putting a damper into Musselman's plans and how they want to guard. They're going to have to change their game plan up and possibly make, hey, Caleb Thomas might start getting a little bit more active here now.
Yeah, let's see how this unravels. I like how number 10 was aggressive right there.
Yeah, Xavier Anderson got multiple offers from football. Cincinnati being probably his biggest Power 5 school, and here comes him trapping. And that's what Spring Mills is going to do. And that's really close to being a walk there by Bartles. And great hands by Kwesi. And it's a 4-on-1, and and great hands there by Colton Shelton. He gets the ball back, and he's going to push
Way to
the
not
ball
give up on that.
And great pass. And that's where Price has got to go up.
He's got to go straight up.
Woo! I tell you
good block by Caleb.
Hey, Caleb Thomas. That's 4 blocks again on this evening. Maybe not necessarily feeling him on the offensive side of the ball, but man, defensively and on the glass,
he's there.
He's having a game, man.
Another timeout.
They're not going to leave here with any timeouts. And we're going to take a quick break here. With 6 minutes left to go in this third quarter, Musselman down 34-14 to Spring Mills. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Spring Mills with a 34-14 lead against the Applemen. I'm your host, Drew Pitzer, joined alongside Dylan Smith-Brooks. Dylan, obviously, this third quarter did not start where Musselman wanted to.
Absolutely not. No. Flat turnovers, not letting the Spring Mills get offensive boards. They're honestly playing in the Spring Mills game, how they want to go up, how they want to route them up, honestly. But Spring Mills defense, they are coming out with a lot of intensity right now.
Yeah, and with 6 minutes left to go in this third quarter, it's going to be very, hard for Musselman to kind of get back in this game. Spring Mills plays such a great value of defense.
Good shot.
Polanco gets a 3 up, and that is good. So maybe spoke a little bit too early, and now cuts the lead back to 34-17 with 5:45 left to go in this third quarter. Here goes Lokai Smith, very quiet the last 2 games, but he has the ability to get all quick as well. As Akwesi going to take it down. He's going to kick that to Shipley. Shipley's going to try to drive. Gets in there. Great block there by Bartles, but standing around.
But he's still hustling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to get back.
Caleb with the dunk, maybe.
Uh-oh.
And one.
Tough and one.
That right there might be the spark to get him going.
Yeah, and that's just his 6th point of the night. Having a terrific night otherwise. On the defensive side of the ball, he's been phenomenal. Offensively, he's been attacking the glass, creating extra points, and he's been making great plays, with the ball. This is a true definition of a star league. Like, he does not care if some games he might put up 20, 30 points. In some games he might put up 6 to 8. But guess what? This team is up double figures, about to be up 20, 21. And what the kids say, when they up 21, you off the sticks.
Right.
So, this is where Spring Mills wanted to be. Obviously, not playing their best game as Caleb makes his first free throw of the night. Then the lead out to 20. And
Xavier Anderson getting a little too aggressive right there.
Xavier Anderson, did he step on the line or something? I completely must have missed what happened. Or is he yapping? And Coach Samples is very
He tossed the ball. He kind of slammed the ball a little hard.
So he slammed the ball?
Justin Brown's been pretty animated on this court, honestly. I like how he's going after Spring Mills players, but, he got to produce if you're doing that.
Yeah, he's got 3 points tonight. Obviously, he's definitely Musselman's kind of Reggie Miller.
No, for sure.
And that's where Musselman's kind of messing up right there. They got to find somebody in the middle. You see Spring Mills is trapping every time.
Oh, he's about to dunk on him.
And very contested. Here comes Xavier coming there, and they got to be careful. This game's kind of starting to get a little away from them, but you still got to be smart. There's a lot of game left to go. And Wade Bartles and Xavier Anderson yapping and yapping.
Yeah, he's in his face. That's not how that's supposed to be.
And here, Wade Bartles clapping, and Xavier Anderson don't want to hear none of it. And with 5:15 left to go in this third quarter.
You got some Spring Mills players pointing at the scoreboard, letting them know.
And now you got the student section also joining in and pointing at the scoreboard. And as a Musselman grad, it kind of hurts my soul a little bit.
That's how the ball's going right now for Musselman, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it is unfortunate. Obviously, times have changed a lot. But I think if you're down by 20, why are you talking?
No.
Why? Listen, I love the kids and I love the staff over there. Don't get me wrong, but if you're down by 20, you need to play hard. That's how you talk.
That's how you come back. Yeah.
Just shut up and play. I'm sorry. That sounds rude. But the thing is, it's a lot different because if we were down 20, when we played, for Rogers or Basil, he was coming right out of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the first free throw is good. It is now 38-17. Fetty Wap, 17-38.
But that's the type of stuff to turn Spring Mills up even more, to maybe route them up and get a more bigger lead, honestly.
Yeah, this is Smith's just third and fourth point of the game. They are now up 39-17, and you can see their intensity is up. As Polanco brings it down, he lets it fly, and Thomas gets a hand on that. And here goes Shipley. He's going up to Thomas.
Showtime.
And he might punch it. No.
Oh, bad pass.
Lost the handle, but he's still going to make a good play.
Late.
And there's another two.
Relentless.
Spring Mills now really starting to push the lead out to 24, 41-17. Here comes that trap. And Musselman's got to get it to the middle and he basically got to reverse the court against this type of press.
Another steal.
And here
turn defense into offense. I throw it off. Good play.
Yeah, that was a great play. And Musselman going to take a timeout. Down 43-17 with 4:41 left to go. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with you after a few words from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Bin Blasting All-Stars. A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot. Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with 4:41 left to go. In this third quarter, the Spring Mills Cardinals lead the Musselman Appleton 43-17. Has just been an avalanche this third quarter, and going to half down by 12. Now find yourself down by 27. Excuse me. You just can't come out of halftime that flat against a team this good.
Absolutely not. Spring Mills has shown why they're the number one team in the state and why they're dominant. Why they're expected to be back in the championship next year. With this year, actually.
I mean, and clearly, Musselman just has been talking a little much today. They came out really aggressive, and it was a phenomenal effort. But this is what Spring Mills does. They wear you down, and kind of whenever the momentum of the game kind of shifts.
The moment's not too big for them, honestly. Yeah. That's what it seems like.
They just never lost confidence. This press has really kind of gave them issues, and they got to see the middle of the floor, and it's just another turnover there.
Musselman's still being sloppy. They have no momentum. They have no jolt about them. It's unfortunate how they're just playing to turn the ball over and just really playing a whole bunch of catch-up.
Yeah, and this is not any position that you want to be in. Obviously down 27 now. Really going to find yourself hard to get back into this game.
Okwesi with three. Short.
And it was crazy. He's not really had the greatest game. He's been very sloppy. And that's a D1 tight end right there. You really can't throw that ball up there like that.
Definitely can't. Simply being aggressive. I love how aggressive he's been all game.
And then you got to look at the floor, and that's just going to be another turnover.
Just getting excited, being, just the moment is just like, how can I say, they're just being too aggressive, too excited right now. They need to calm down, keep a level head. And that's the stuff to bring Musselman back.
Yeah, the bench, you see Coach Damash and a couple other coaches just kind of shell-shocked. I mean, this is you started out great. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better start, and Spring Mills just kind of took all the air away.
No, seriously. And I just like how Spring Mills just being patient, just running the offense, getting there, just having their way.
Technical foul right here. It's on Santa Maria and Xavier Anderson.
Big man, just,
or is this, it's not, maybe not a technical foul. It might have been a common foul. That's what it's looking like.
A little pushing and shoving underneath.
So it looks like a double foul called on Santa Maria and Anderson. And Thomas takes it down the floor, and
so
another
smooth.
Easy two.
You can't, if you're already down, you can't let that go to happen. You can't let him just go to the hole like that. That's a formula for losing.
And with his success, I mean, Caleb, it's crazy when you watch him play because it's a very Paul Pierce-esque. He plays in his own motion. Nobody's speeding him up. No. He's getting to the rim really at will, and it's nothing special. He's not snatching anybody's souls with his body work, and that's his fourth missed free throw of the night. Really odd to see.
I know. He's definitely going to want a lot more back because he's going to look at the stats later and he's like, wow, I could have had a couple more. Good pass, though. But he's making it up with an assist.
There you go. And Oot Smith now, Spring Mills now on a 20-0 run, 48-17, down 31.
And they're just causing turnovers, getting in these guys' face, just bringing the heat, honestly. And Musselman just really can't take it. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, his game's now kind of got out of any sort of realm of possibility of coming back, as Musselman just find it so difficult to score. And there's a block right there.
Sheldon looks like the only one that's usually trying to really score, honestly, for Musselman. Everybody else is just kind of just moseying around, just passing around, not being aggressive. That's how you continue to where you're at.
Yep, and that is Xavier's second foul, and Max Anderson making his first appearance of this second half. He's coming to check in for his younger brother. Both of them have Division I offers in football. And it's just crazy that there are two major contributors on the basketball team, and this isn't even their first sport.
That's what goes to show what Spring Mills has turned into. Love to see it.
I mean, think about it. You're getting all the best athletes from Martinsburg and Hedgesville, that used to be here, 10, 12 years ago. And now, man, they're getting all those guys. And these are just incredible athletes, incredible players, good people. They let their game talk, and I'm very impressed watching them, play the last 2 games. Even not even playing their best, they still have the ability to come out here and cause a lot of issues. That shot from Polanco, no good. As Thomas gets the ball at the floor, and he kicks out
for 3, he hits that.
Shipley for
short.
3, no good. But Oot Smith underneath for the rebound. Caleb kicks it back out to Oot Smith, and he kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson hands it off, kicks it to Akwesi, and he going crazy.
That was right there.
Shelton with the rebound, 2:49 left to go in this third quarter.
Oh, what's up?
And
Turnover.
almost hit our equipment over here.
Another turnover by
safe
Musselman.
in town, though. We are all good. And with 2:43 left to go in this third quarter, Dylan, not saying the game's all but over, but the game
It feels like it. It feels like it. And the atmosphere in the gym, like, you just already know. You're waiting for something, exciting to happen. We want to see a dunk. We want to see something flashy, low-key right now. But, Spring Mills is just they're being persistent and consistent on defense.
Yeah, they're playing. This second half has been who they really are. Obviously, that first half, Musselman had a great game plan. I really think it slowed down Spring Mills. But once they got started and knocking down shots, and they've been getting open shots. Look at that little pin-down screen right there from Oot Smith. And look, offensive rebounding. That kills teams. Whenever a team's not already even in the same realm as talent-wise as Spring Mills and Musselman, you can't give up second-chance points. You got to do the little things right.
Right, it already makes it hard.
Yeah, and there goes Crowell.
Musselman still got that fight, but they're just not paying attention to the details right now, and that's why they're at the score is at where it's at.
And Akwesi kind of went a little crazy with the footwork.
Yes, he definitely did.
And that will be a turnover. Still, no harm, no foul. Yeah, we hear Justin's mom defending her baby boy. You got to respect that. My mom would do the same.
Absolutely, as she should. Good steal.
And Tyler Jones just
outmanning.
And that was clamoring for a foul. It looked pretty clean right there. But Musselman, again, just being careless with the basketball. You truly cannot be like that. And here goes to Akwesi, getting a hand off it. Oh, they're saying that I guess Lukai Oot Smith did not touch that. It is now Spring Mills basketball. And now Akwesi bringing the ball up, and now we're underneath 2 minutes left to go in that third quarter.
I really think Musselman not having depth hurt them with this second half. If they could have kept the game plan with fresh bodies, I think that would definitely have kept them in the game a little bit better.
And Akwesi lines up a long 3 and gets the bounce, and that is good. To make that 51-17 now. Musselman has scored only 3 points this second half. And here comes another trap, and that's where Musselman's got to be ready to shoot. You get that pass right there on that cross court, because that's what's going to be open on this type of press. And Price goes up, and good finish there by Price.
Way to concentrate.
And he's got now up to 6 points for Musselman tonight.
It might be 8.
Oh, he's actually at 8. You're right, correct. And he's had a couple misses around the rim. I mean, he could easily be at about 16 to 18 points.
Absolutely. But the thing about Musselman, they're not getting to the free throw line. That's what's saving Spring Mills for, breaking the sweat, basically.
And Caleb Thomas with another offensive rebound as we creep below 1 minute left.
He might have a double-double already.
Oh, he definitely does. If not, it's because of scoring. Oh, Anderson gets him off his feet. Physical. And there's kind of a little hack right there.
Anderson gave him a little bump. He had to give it back. Hey, it is what it is.
And then you see Coach Samples on the sideline kind of giving a too small gesture.
You love it when the coach has got a little, a little flair to him.
Coach Samples definitely has a lot of flair. He's you're speaking with him numerous amounts of times. He's definitely very just intense type guy. And the first one is good. And that is Max's first point of the
Taking Caleb out to give him rest for the start of the fourth.
I mean, I don't know how much we'll play in the fourth with this game kind of all but over. But Anderson's second free throw. It is up, and it is good. It is now 53-19, and Shelton with Kwesi all kind of in his mitt.
No, I love Spring Mill's confidence. They haven't lost it, not one step. Even when they were battling, they haven't lost it. And now you see that continuous confidence is keeping them with the lead.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh, he's just throwing stuff up right there. Max Aronson. Trying to do a little too much.
And whose basketball is that? And you still got the fans here, especially on the Musselman sideline, saying it's clamoring for their Applemen still to get out there, not giving up on these guys yet.
That's the community Musselman has. Like they to the fans, to the last player on the bench, they're gonna keep fighting and pull for their team.
Yeah, win, lose, or draw, they're going to come out here, still play to the final whistle. And, this is definitely a learning game for them. They still have a lot of season left to go. And this E-Pack wide open, really, not necessarily from top to bottom, but a lot that they could work on. And great play there by Shelton. See the next play. And there is Keyshawn Price.
I'd say Shelton's probably their best player on Musselman, honestly.
I mean, he's their point guard, and he sets the tone, and he kind of struggled a little bit here tonight. But he definitely has a lot of talent. I mean, he's been playing since a freshman. He definitely has all the ability in the world to really create impact here.
The follow-up.
Kwesi with the follow, and that is the end of the first quarter, or the third quarter, where the Cardinals are up 55-21 against the Applemen. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Where elegance meets function. Serving Martinsburg and surrounding areas for over 30 years, our expertly crafted decks and fences offer both beauty and protection. From classic woodwork to modern vinyl, experience the craftsmanship that truly elevates your space.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Drew Pitzer with Home Team Sports TV, where we're at the Cardinal Coliseum, where the Spring Mills Cardinals are up 55-21 going to the fourth quarter against the Musselman Applemen. Dylan, how do you assess how the first three quarters have went so far in this game?
First quarter, great for Musselman, a little shaky for Spring Mills, but after that, Spring Mills started to catch hot, play some defense. The intensity came skyrocketed. But the bad thing about Musselman, they came out at half so flat, and they just couldn't fight to come back, honestly.
Yeah, and we have a score update from Hedgesville. The Eagles are currently up against the Martinsburg Bulldogs 30-22 with 4:21 left to go in the third quarter. And I want to give a couple shout-outs to my man Jeff Todd, keeping me updated at the Hedgesville-Martinsburg game, and my buddy J.D. Fritz. He was my broadcast partner all throughout football season. He's been a staple here at Home Team Sports. So I'll let you know I'm thinking about you, buddy. I know we've had a lot of great times. Hope you come out of retirement. Come back to us, man.
Good shot by Shelton.
Knocks it down. And again, JD, we love you, buddy. Hope all is well, man. Dylan's doing a good job stepping up for you, though, and we appreciate everybody's support. Obviously, this game has kind of gotten away, but we love all the comments, all the support that you guys give us. We make us strive to be our best, and we hope to give you all the best possible product.
Definitely.
As here is Spring Mills doing a great job of moving the ball back and forth.
Yeah, trying to waste a little bit of clock now. Just being patient, trying to get that good shot. Good thing West Virginia doesn't have a shot clock yet.
Yeah, and maybe they will one day because everybody else around us, they do.
Oh no, we're a little slower out here. West by God.
Yeah, they don't want to change much up. We want to keep things the same. And Thomas with the ball, take it to the rim. He gets it out to Tyler Jones, and is that nothing but net? Another three from Spring Mills, and they're really just pouring it on out here tonight.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't see Musselman scoring more than 8 points the rest of this quarter. Honestly,
I mean, just the way their defense.
That's a good call.
That's a little flop right there. You can see Xavier say, "Yeah, you got me, buddy." But that was really close, and it looks like Coach Samples is clamoring for a timeout. Look, and Samples mad because saying officials just not paying attention to him. So 58-24. We're going to stay right here with 6:44 left to go. You look at Spring Mills. Next week, they play against Morgantown High School, a rematch of the state championship game.
Should be pretty good.
I think that is.
Is it at Morgantown?
It is going to be at Morgantown. So it is going to be. Last year they split. They obviously Spring Mills won in December of 2023 here, and then in the state championship game they were up by 3 with 8 seconds left to go. We all know what happened right there. Morgantown drew up an incredible play, knocked down the shot, tied the game up, and unfortunately...
Was that Sharon Young that hit that?
Yeah, Sharon hit that.
Oh, he's a goat.
He was 2 for 19 from the field until that point. And Dave Tillman, the head coach from Morgantown, I might have butchered that. It might be Tallman. I apologize. He drew up an incredible play. I mean, and to have the confidence to a guy that has not made those type of plays, but who is a high-level D1 product, to go out there and knock it down. I mean, Morgantown, that's still the class of the state until proven otherwise. And Spring Mills, they're right on their coattails.
No, seriously. But Sharon's been doing this since a freshman, so he believed in himself, and that's why, he hit it.
Yeah, and he's a tremendous player. But if you look around the state right now, I mean, Spring Mills has a very plausible way to maybe go undefeated. The last team in the EPAC that went undefeated was actually the Washington Patriots back in 2014. They were
Newman.
Until they went to the state tournament and lost to Huntington. I actually played with the guy that played on that team that beat Washington at Salem. His name was Akeem Nix. And he and Kendall Smith really had a huge battle. I mean, they were going at it. And then Kendall and Damo both fouled out with about 4 minutes left to go.
And that's what hurt them.
And Huntington with young Tavian Dunmartin went out there and really handled business. And this is the last time somebody they started out 25-0 and unfortunately lost in the semis of the state tournament. And that's not what Spring Mills wants to do. They really truly think that they can go undefeated.
And why not? Why not think that? You're supposed to.
Yeah, if you don't believe that you can win every game, this is not the score for you. As you see, Spring Mills is about to trap right here, and Hope is going to lead his man, or Shipley, as soon as they get into a corner. It might be bringing off the dogs a little bit as Xavier Anderson is really in Santa Maria. And Hope getting out there, playing some great defense. His first time tonight, he played some JV ball tonight. Really had a great game for the Cardinals. Again, we have another update from Hedgesville. It's 31-29 with 2:30 left to go. The Eagles are up against Martinsburg. So Martinsburg really coming back and making a game out of that game at Hedgesville. So that's sure one you don't want to miss. And here it comes. That is Bunny with the basketball.
Interesting. It's interesting how Musselman is going to close out this game.
And we have Musselman both times next week. They play Washington and Jefferson. Two big EPAC games, so they're going to have to refresh quickly. And possibly, with the snowstorm coming up tonight, they might have another game rescheduled on Tuesday.
Right. And I hate when it gets shaky like that, always around basketball season, because you never know with the snow and everything.
In January and February in Martinsburg, anywhere in the Berkeley, Jefferson County area, you're going to have 4 seasons in one day, so make sure you bring your jacket and you bring your swim trunks, because you never know what you're going to get.
Seriously.
It's really just like that. And it's unfortunate, but it's a beautiful thing, I guess, about our little town.
No, yeah. What they used to say, a suburb of Baltimore and D.C.?
Yeah, we're suburban dudes, man.
West Virginia boys at heart.
Yep, and here, with just about 6 minutes left to go, Spring Mills in firm control, up 34.
Good take.
24. Chase Shipley, the former Martinsburg Bulldog, makes it 60-24 with 5:57 left to go in this fourth quarter.
Wow, that's wild.
And our player of the game, I mean, it's going to be very interesting. I would probably say it's between Caleb and Akwesi. But Shipley's also had a great game, and Tyler Jones has had a great game as well. So depending on how this game ends, we'll probably be looking at Tyler Jones or Akwesi being our player of the game, the Home Team Sports player of the game, as Big Hope goes in there, gets his first. He has 2 points already tonight. Only played this fourth quarter, and this is a player that I actually got to watch practicing. He is an incredible talent for the Spring Mills Cardinals team. Still a young guy, just a junior. Next year will be more his year. But you can see with his length and his activity, he's a private school transfer. He is definitely going to be a really good player. And unfortunately, it's just hard to get tick on the Spring Mills team.
No, seriously. He picked it right up when the other guys were down.
Yeah, Hope Bokwe staying in the game, and Caleb Thomas staying in the game as well. Xavier Anderson checking out, Chase Shipley checking out, and Tyler Jones checking out. So getting some of the subs in, but still keeping the player of the year and Lokai Smith. And Akwesi still in the game. So really just 2 reserves deep into the fourth quarter.
Are those JV guys?
Yeah, there's 2 JV guys that are in right now. Hope Bokwe, who, don't get it confused, just because he's a JV guy here does not mean he'd be a JV guy player anywhere else.
That's absolutely right.
As Colton Shelton with a Quasi kind of in his mitt.
Just pouring it on, just being aggressive, just having their way. Okay, hey, he hit one. He hasn't hit a 3 since the first quarter.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was where he kind of fell a little short. And, he had those 6 or 7 straight misses. But it's nice to see him find a shot. That'll help him go into more EPAC play next week. He played the 2 Jefferson County schools. So, hey, you come off 2 wins next week, this Musselman team's right in the thick of things.
They're in a good shape.
Because, unfortunately, you do not want to be that 4 or 5 because you know who you're going to play. You're going to play Musselman, or not Musselman, Spring Mills. A Quasi with another 3. Extends the lead almost to 40 points.
I wouldn't be surprised if Spring Mills, I wouldn't be surprised if they score 75, 10 more, maybe 80.
Yeah, and here's
Steal.
that trap, and here's, Caleb he saw pay dirt. He was about to go punch that home.
Yes,
as
he
Brown
did.
brings the ball up the floor.
Takes
a couple good hesitations.
Good lay.
Kind of just threw up a little bit
he
too
was,
much.
He's a little scared.
And here comes both
Oh,
ways.
he walked.
Oh, unfortunately. And he saw a little putback right there, and that would have got the place going
No,
crazy.
definitely if that was allowed.
Smith has got some major springs in his step, my friends. And 4:24 left to go. 65-27. The Spring Mills team has done a great job. They started a little slow.
They're letting, why is Musselman letting their center bring the ball up?
Yeah, Santa Maria is, I think he's a tremendous player, but obviously, hey, this is not a good ball handler.
A little unorthodox. Caleb Thomas bringing the ball down.
Yep.
Lay.
Good
and
lay.
One.
Another bucket there. It extends the lead out to 40. 67.
Yeah, he's definitely got over 12 now at least.
Yeah, he definitely does. He's a very tremendous guy, and, he's definitely in the running for the player of the game. The Spring Mills team, they have so many different guys that go out there and just get buckets. And, obviously we wanted to talk to Coach Samples after last game. We're going to have him on the cast tonight as well with the player of the game. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Hear what he's got to say. Go over his next week's schedule and huge matchup with Morgantown High School as Ooch Smith checks out of the game. Max Anderson checks in for him. Fun fact, I just cut Max's hair the other day. So you see his taper out there, ladies and gentlemen. That's by yours truly.
Heem cuts.
The big Heem chop shot, baby. Get hip. And here's Caleb Thomas looking to make it the old-fashioned three-point play. And it is good. And I love the sound of that net when it does that.
Oh, absolutely. Every time.
Oh, it's just lovely. And Musselman's been outscored in this second half. They were down 36-24. So 32-10 in this second half. Just really got away from them. 26-14 at half. So they've been outscored by 40-some. That's just crazy. It's just been an incredible game.
Good hustle. Good pass.
Might punch that in. No punch. And
but they're still fighting. They're making sure they put it up.
Yep, and the 3:36 left to go in this fourth quarter. Getting a little chippy out here.
Honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. Dave Rogers is wild for them letting these two Spring Mills guys. These former Martinsburg guys come to Spring Mills.
Yeah, no, Chase Shipley, was probably Martinsburg's second, or him or Keyshawn Cheek, top 2 players in that team last year. And over here, he's the third guy, and it's crazy. He loves his role.
He's embracing it too.
Crowell with the basketball. He gets it down to Santa Maria. There is a quick foul.
Yeah, he was holding them. Keep your hands up, son. What do you do at this point if you're Musselman? How do you go about it?
You just jack up shots like that.
There you go, put back by Price.
There you go. There's another bucket there.
He might have 12 too, actually, tonight.
Yeah, he does. And Henderson hands it off to Quasi. Springville still got multiple ones of their starters in the game. There goes Anderson. Little bully ball.
He's trying to get a little bucket. He's trying to get his. He's trying to get his right now.
Yep, and Hope with his third rebound in this fourth quarter gives it out to
Shipley
Shipley
for three,
and it is no good. But good rebound there by Anderson. He's going to kick it back out to Equation. He's going to let it fly, and that is blocked by Santa Maria.
Another offensive rebound.
That's 4 offensive rebounds this drive, and there is a foul. And it looks like a little bit extracurriculars right here. As Brown, kind of been a consistent guy.
Yeah, he definitely.
And Max, kind of him and Shipley are like, yo, let's chill out, bro. Let's chill out. And Coach Basile now getting out there with Coach Samples.
I'm really not feeling number 3, Justin Brown, honestly. He's been the one chatting and pushing the most, hasn't done anything.
Yeah, I mean, he at the end of the day, he's still just a kid, so it's something that Coach Basile will address with him. But, again, as anybody on the team, on both teams, you're a student athlete. So you're a student first. Not only are you representing yourself scholastically, but you're representing the team. So, I mean, it's been very chippy tonight, and that's just part of basketball.
Absolutely.
Justin Brown, that's his game. He likes to talk. He likes to yap. And Draymond did paid a lot of money for that.
That is
Beverly
true.
got paid a lot of money for that. You're not necessarily maybe the best guy on the team, but you need those type of guys. So I don't.
You definitely they can get you going.
Yeah, I just think it's critical. Obviously he'll learn from this. Musselman will learn from this. Spring Mills will learn from this. Just because this game is it's a 60 or a 40-point game, down by 41. It was a lot closer going into halftime. It was a 12-point game at halftime.
Definitely
so
was.
It's unfortunate that there's some issues right now towards the end of the game. 2:30 left. Still, I guess, waiting for official word for what's going on with official, but I guess it's a timeout. But this lasts about 4 minutes, has lasted 40. Unfortunately, so. And it looks like now we're getting the show back on the road. Coach Basile still waiting for calls. Still waiting for him. Speaking of the crew chiefs out here.
Shout out Home Team Sports, good camera work too also today.
Yeah, I mean, we've been getting the shots, man. We try our best. Yeah, we got 2 high school kids out here taking extra time out of their days to come out and help us. Yep, and Jamari and Journey, we appreciate you guys. Obviously don't always get all the love that you all deserve, but hey, we'd be nothing without you guys.
Right, behind the scenes is where the work's put in.
Yeah, and Coach Basile and Coach Samples still clamor for something. And looks like now they're just like, come on, let's throw the ball, and the officials are trying to get out here too. They'll go home see the wives and kids.
No, seriously.
And with 2:30 left to go, again down 70-29. A lot of talking's going on. And truly, when you're down this much, you just take the whip and you go home. You got to.
Everybody's been there before.
You come in tomorrow or whenever Coach Basile will have practice again. And I don't think you shred this. I think you watch every second of this game.
Mm-hmm.
You watch every second because there's times in this game where you actually were dominating. The first couple minutes of the game,
they were right there.
Y'all looked, and not just right there, they were winning the game. As Shipley takes it. And only just quick 5 seconds come off the clock.
Another foul.
So we'll have Shipley again. 2 free throws at the line. And this game just doesn't want to end.
They got a couple guys in double digits. I definitely say Shipley's definitely one of them.
Yeah, I think he's got 11 tonight, but unfortunately he's unable to keep complete accurate stats. All this mental, so I don't want to give anybody numbers that unless I know for sure. And then Shipley with the first miss. And the second one is up and
it's good.
Goes in.
Still picking up 94 feet, and then but they're going to press, and they're going to trap.
They're going to trap every time, but you got to move. It's bing bing. You got to move the ball a lot quicker. As Bunny takes to the line, he's going to get another 2 free throws, and I think it's pretty safe to say We want to give the home team sports player of the game to Tyler Jones. He was probably around about 15, 16 points. Tremendous junior guard. Really set the tone for him. Obviously, he kind of struggled at the beginning, but towards the end of the first half,
picking it up.
He really started picking it up.
On offense and defense, and just making the right pass, too.
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of second chance points, and Caleb Thomas, he definitely was huge with that, too. Lokai Smith.
Brought some energy off the bench.
Yeah, Akwesi, Akapunchong, he definitely could have been player of the game as well, too. But when you look at the overall, player who had probably the most impact, I'd say it's probably between Tyler Jones or Akwesi. And there's another three, and that is no good from Akwesi. Ball out of bounds. Just a little bit over 2 minutes left to go. As Musselman gets the ball in bounds, I'm sure that they got to be careful because you see Shipley still looking back. He'll go trap that.
Yeah, definitely will.
He's playing a third. And there goes Crowell. He gives that to Price.
I like how they're eager. Like they want to trap. That's just like that's the type of stuff to help you at the end of the season.
It really will, and that's a great pass by
for real. Oh, he's cramping.
And unfortunately, there's 1:41 left to go. This game just keeps on going. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout, so we're going to take our final timeout of the night. Thank you guys for watching Home Team Sports TV. You're going to hear a word from our sponsors.
Repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we're still with the injury timeout. Colton Shelton obviously having some cramping underneath the baseline. And again, I'm going to do a little update on the community scores. It is now 34-32. The Eagles are just clinging onto a lead with 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Obviously, Jefferson County schools were canceled, so no Jefferson and Washington games. We actually see Washington coach Ryan Miller. He's in the house watching the game tonight. Obviously this was a game that a lot of people did not expect to be close, but it started off, with Musselman really competing hard. They were coming out there, giving everything they had. They were competing. It was 6-5 at the end of the first quarter. And you see both benches they definitely have some disdain in this Spring Mills Musselman rivalry. With the benches kind of clearing, but Spring Mills still keeping their main guys in. It's just a clear disdain, Dylan, that you see Spring Mills and Musselman, they just really don't like each other.
No, seriously. It's been like this all game.
Yeah, literally, it's been shipping this all from the beginning. Obviously, Musselman, they came out, played really well to start the game until about halftime, and then, flip switched. I give a shout-out to Musselman and Keyshawn Price. He had a tremendous game. He had 12 points, couple rebounds. He's almost there. He's a player that's just very raw, just getting into it. So, congratulations. He had a really good game for Musselman.
What year is he?
He is a senior.
Okay.
It's funny. He pulls down the rebound and creeping underneath 90 seconds. And the travel there on Musselman as Shipley stares down.
Good block.
Yeah, some of the JV guys get in. And obviously you don't want to see it in this type of standards, but you always want to have the ability to give your guys reps because that's the only way you get better, Dylan. You got to have those live reps. And I remember my sophomore year, we were playing at Washington High School. It was one of the first games I checked in. I got dunked on. I literally got dunked on, bro, by Keldon Bell.
Oh, Keldon was a dog.
Yeah, Keldon was insanely nasty. And that was a nice shot by Tyler Jones. Just a little off. Another rebound by the smallest guy on the court, Akwesi.
He's been grabbing them, actually. He's been grabbing good
guys. He probably has about 4. And there's Hope. He goes around. He gets the ball. Bokwe hands it off to Shipley. Shipley let it fire as we get underneath the minute.
Shot.
Good. Sends the lead out to 74-33.
Springfield's just having fun with it.
Yep, and Here goes Crowell. He kicks that over to Bunny. Bunny attacking the rim. And there is a charge
Good
on
call.
Bunny. Good take there by Hope. As we are just at 45 seconds left to go. Again, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be interviewing our home team sports player of the game, Tyler Jones, at the conclusion of this. Following that, we will have Coach Luke Samples on the cast, basically giving you updates about how he feels going into the rest of the season, as the schedule is really starting to get harder with more EPAC games in Morgantown this time next week at University. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Cardinals advance. This team obviously has all the talent to not lose a game, but it's really hard to win every night.
I like how they've even put their, bench in, and they stayed focused. Everybody still has a direction. Everybody understands what they want to do.
And as Musselman brings down that rebound, this would probably be the last possession. Underneath 15 seconds, back to Crowell.
Just hold it out.
And that's Cole Barrett who's checking into the game. And with 6 seconds, Crowell is going to take it to the rim. He's going to kick it out. Polanco, little floater up, no good. And that is the final score. The Spring Mills Cardinals at home in the Cardinal Coliseum defeat the Musselman Applemen 74-33. Tremendous game by Spring Mills. Just a great, only up by 12 going into halftime, coming out and winning the game. So our home team sports player of the game, Tyler Jones. Again, we'll be speaking with him, and we're going to holler at Luke Samples, too, head coach of the Spring Mills Cardinals, after the game. So you want to stick right with us. We're going to take a quick commercial break, hear a couple words from our sponsors, and we'll be back with those interviews. Thanks for watching Home Team Sports TV.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Buying or selling real estate? Cater Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Cater Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're with the Home Team Sports player of the game, Tyler Jones. Tyler Jones had 8 points, about 9 or 10 rebounds. Really came out there, has provided that spark off the bench. Or not necessarily, you started tonight, but you always had that little energizer bunny to you. How do you feel coming to a game like this where you kind of got to start it off slow, but ended up winning by about 41 points?
Yeah, first and foremost, I like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for the opportunity to come out here and play. We had a 4.5-hour practice yesterday because we couldn't practice because of snow. So we came out slow. We have been starting slow, but honestly, we just get back into our sets, run our offense, and trust what Coach has out there, and we make the plays.
Yeah, for sure. And, obviously starting 2-0 in EPAC play, you guys move your record to 7-0. Next week, you play a big rematch with Morgantown High School.
Yes, sir.
I know, obviously, that's going to be a huge game for you guys. Yeah. What's your confidence level like going into that next game?
We think we can beat anybody. This summer, we played 32 games. We played Bullets, the top team in the country. We played all these teams leading up for this game right here. So Tuesday night, it's going to go down, and we're going to be the stronger, most physical team going to win. That's going to be us.
And you can see your confidence radiates from all you guys. Your whole team, is a little chippy out there tonight.
Yeah.
Obviously you guys are yapping. That's just natural EPAC play here. But how do you guys feel? Obviously in Musselman, they were down quite a bit, and we're still letting you guys have it. How do you feel when those teams are just competing and really just talking with you guys?
It's just that's the game. That's how the game is. Trash talk's always part of the game. So you got to know how to do it the right way and not get caught. But honestly, it's just mentally. Mentally is if you say mentally tough, then you can't be beat. That's how it is.
For sure. And this will be the last question we got for you, Tyler.
Yep.
But going into the rest of the season, obviously you guys start now. You're at 7-0, 2-0 in conference play. What is the ultimate goal for this team moving forward?
Ultimate goal is to win out. ultimate goal is state championship. We got to take it one game at a time. So our biggest game is the next game. That's how we got to look at it. So, we're ready to take the whole thing this year, though.
So, again, go over your next couple of games. Who are you guys playing next?
We got Morgantown, obviously. Then we go to Hedgesville. And I'm not sure. I just focus on the game at hand, and that's where we go. But we just know, hey, we're going to bring it every single night. That's what we want to do.
Pure shooter, guys. And we appreciate you, Tyler, the home team sports player of the game. Again, 8 points, 10 rebounds. Not really necessarily a stat sheet shuffer, but this guy provided the energy and spark for this Spring Mills Cardinals team today. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have Coach Luke Samples with us. Thank you guys for watching Home Team Sports TV, and congratulations, Tyler,
yes,
for being the home team sports player of the game, man.
Yep.
We'll be right back with you guys.
Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Drew Pitzer with Home Team Sports, joined by Spring Mills head coach Luke Samples. Coach Samples, obviously, you didn't start necessarily how you guys wanted to, but how proud are you of your team kind of rebounding and gaining composure in that game?
Yeah, offensively we didn't execute in the first half. And, again, this team's different than last year, and we couldn't do what we did in the second half last year. We really amped up the pressure. We didn't let them hold the ball or run their offense. We tried to disrupt it, and we trusted in our athletes and our reads and our reactions on defense, which we usually on offense, to speed the game up. They were a little uncomfortable with that, so it's a testament to our guys. I think we being off and our guys know they're a good basketball team. I think they kind of overlook Musselman, which you cannot ever do. Can't ever overlook anyone, especially an EPAC opponent. So I think we refocused at halftime when we came out and took care of business. I think the effort was there. I always say energy, effort, defend, rebound, and run, and we had no energy or effort in the first half. So, and even effort offensively, really. So, again, we turned it up, and I'm proud of our guys for doing that. It's a good test. It's the EPAC game, and you want to be tested.
Yeah, and as you said, you brought that energy and effort. I remember speaking to you before the season. You said we can hold teams underneath 35 points every night, and clearly tonight, 33, only giving up 14 in the first half. How do you feel about your defensive presence, even when the shots aren't falling necessarily?
Yeah, we're really, really good at guarding, and we're really, really good at speeding people up now, I guess. So when the shots aren't falling, we have to do better. We have to do a better job giving it to our 6'7" guys. It's like, guys, come on, man. You're not making threes, which is not usual for us, but yeah, man, we have to be able to guard, and we have to be able to score in transition. It's not a half-court basketball game. Check it up. So we have to really work on executing offensively and defensively, and I think we executed defensively in the first half. Second half, we did something we never do, which was good. We practiced it a lot, so it was good to see that work out.
Yeah, that press was very dominant. And obviously, this will be the last question for you. Let's get back to see your team. Go into next week. You have that rematch for the state championship game against Morgantown. Then you play against a really good Hedgesville team next Friday. So going into this portion of your schedule, how do you feel going into Tuesday? What's your confidence level?
I'm confident. I think we have the most talented team in the state. Whether we prove it, Tuesday, and then we have Shady Spring. They won the AAA state title right after Hedgesville. So again, I'm confident, man. We still aren't even close to where we're going to be. Again, Chase Shipley showed up tonight with 17. He's really, really good. So getting our football legs back, and again, man, the more we can get out here and play, the better. And I think we're on a good trajectory for March, and that's all that matters, man. We've won enough games, man. We want to get to Charleston, and we want to try to win it again.
For sure. And, Coach, we really appreciate you taking time out here. Obviously, we're going to wish you good luck the rest of the season. Of course, we're going to be covering you guys a couple more times. Can't wait to watch you guys. You'll have a special group, and good luck the rest of the way, especially
Thank you, guys. I love having you guys here. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. And that is Coach Luke Samples, head coach of the Spring Mills Cardinals. I'm Drew Pitzer, was joined along with my co-host, Dylan Smith-Brooks. We really appreciate you guys stepping out and watch this game. Our next game will be Tuesday at Washington High School. We'll be covering, again, the Musselman happen versus Washington. Can't wait to see you guys there. Thank you for tuning in to Home Team Sports TV. We love you. Catch you on Tuesday.